Whoa. Oh my. Oh. Great heavens. We got another unboxing, boys. This stuff I am pretty stoked for. I am quite stoked for. Oh, look at that. Oh. Sneak peek what's inside. Oh man. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, this is a box from, I'm hiding the top because it's got homeboy's address on it. Easton. This is from Easton. Fell over on the Reddit. A Florida man. A genuine, real, living, breathing Florida man. He sent me some stuff that he collected. And I forget if this is coastal planes or what. I'll be sending him this video, so if he has anything to add, he can put it in the comment section. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's in here. I'm gonna open the top portion first, just in case there's any rhyme or order to what's going on. Actually just got done running another heat treat batch of stuff. I got my cooker controller all working. I've been doing a lot of stuff. There's a reason that my videos have been very slow to upload here lately, because a lot of the ones I have uploaded I recorded like a long time ago. But I've just been so dang busy. Like just so dang busy. So I apologize for the infrequency of the uploads, but let's get this bad boy open. Oh man, this is real Florida dirt. Look at all this stuff. Looks reasonably unremarkable, doesn't it? You would be a fool, because this stuff should be extremely pretty. So Easton, thank you, man. This could all be garbage, but I'm gonna thank you anyways, because I know that you know what you're looking for. Oh man. Oh man, already. Hold on, let's do the ting test. Oh, wonderful. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Ooh. Oh boy. This is gonna be some pretty stuff. Shoot, I should have grabbed a bin. I'm gonna need a bin to put all this in. Do I have one? Uh-oh, I don't have one. It's fine. Just use this box for now. Oh man. Yeah, you send some pictures, him collecting this stuff. It's so bizarre. There's just like huge chunks of it kind of around when like the river levels go down. It was just nuts to me. I can't like fathom nappable rock existing in a state of existence like that. It's the same. It's the same thing with like glass buttes and stuff. Like I see pictures. I get it. Oh man. But then, oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Look at the thing in there. Oh man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Yeah, like I was saying, you like see pictures of it, and you try to comprehend it, but then it's so difficult. Oops. Whoa! Yo, dude, that blue. What? I gotta make a Zilla point out of this stuff. I still have a bunch of like really nice stuff that I've kind of saved for some Zilla points. Dude, that is such a beautiful blue. The camera does not do it justice at all. Like, just, it doesn't. Because that is gorgeous. And there's plenty of meat in there. If I like peel off a lot of this high spot stuff, I can get into here, and assuming that it's all good. My word, dude. Translucency? I can't quite see. That's kind of like some of the Iowa stuff that I was messing with up here. It's a little different though. I have flakes of it on hand. Yeah. My stuff's more gray. This is like blue. Wow. Blue's Clues, bro. Heck yeah. I'm gonna find them clues. Look at this. My word. We're on piece 2. We're on piece 2, and there's wonderful stuff in here. Oh my goodness. Does that have color swirl to it? Ooh. He does heat treat this too. What does he use? I think he has a kiln. I believe he does. Some of this Florida stuff can need a bit of heat. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. If that pinkish stuff blends into this blue stuff, that'll be wonderful. And get rid of some of this Cortex chalkiness, Chex Mix. Oh, break that side off too. That's all right. I feel. I just don't make you sad. I don't want to waste my time on that piece. I want to see. I gotta see what's in here. Whoa. This is a challenge right here. Oh man. Ooh, I don't know if this piece got quite the heat treatment of the other ones. But with what I've learned with heat treatment, that was a scene. Ooh, baby. Wow, that is high gloss. That is high gloss, my friend. Wow. Might have some crystal seams in there and stuff, but hey, that ain't gonna stop me. You think that junk stops me? Have you seen my Bifacing Local Lithic series? I work stuff like this. That ain't nothing to me. This, you know, don't get me wrong, I do come across good stuff. I will say that there was this one piece that I've been saving. No clue what that is. Beautiful though. Absolutely beautiful. Oh man. I wonder how this spalls down in its like raw form. Cause like see this whole chalky Cortex. If you like you saw it just out by itself, you wouldn't know. I don't think I'd know. He's got a good eye. How am I gonna attack this? This is like a zigzagger. My direct percussion skills are horrible, mind you. See how hollow that is? I wonder if I can just send her away. That's got like purple to it. Oh man. This will give me an excuse to finally try and make some Florida point styles. I just haven't done it. Whoops. Oh, well, that's not even my fault. It's just got treasures inside. Look at it. That's a botryoidal formation. Can I, hold on. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I would have been fine if that wasn't in there, but, you know, probably disregard this piece, keep this piece. Oh man, there's some cool stuff. Ooh, is this the orange stuff? Ooh, I gotta be careful with this. Hold on. Hold on, boys. Because I also don't know how common this stuff is. Oh yeah, that's the orange stuff. That's the orange stuff. I ain't even messing with that. I ain't even touching it. It's too good. It's too good. I gotta save it. Here's another piece of it. Ooh, with that color gradient. Easton, tell me, does the orange, white, and blue ever come in like one thing, or are these like kind of separate rocks? It's got, oh yeah, it's got translucency to it. 100%. Oh. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ooh, and here's some of that butterscotch. Bro. Oh, look. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it, camera. Focus on it. This is what we're here for. Man, oh man. Oh, I don't have a Clovis out of this stuff yet. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Also, for split second, I'm going to show this off. Whoa, cool, awesome. What was that you say? Well, some of you know, some of you don't. I just pulled out G-dang contraption on y'all. That'll be for a future video. It's for my Projectile Points of Iowa series. Just in the future. That's going to use a little bit more heat, I think, maybe. Maybe. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that say? What'd you put on there? 450 to 5... Is that 501? 500? 450 to... Okay. 450 I don't think is quite enough. I got my own cooker though, so I can take this flake and actually, I'll stick that. I am actually running a batch of 500 right now, so that's fun. It's good to know. I'm glad I noticed that little note on there. Some of the stuff I'd still like to mess with. Whoa, and then it's got like this red color? Dog. Where does all the color come from? So nice. Come on. Interesting. Ooh, there's a little scud in there. Look at that scud worm. Wave to the camera. Bro was around before the concept of a camera even existed. What is this? Ooh. It's like a little... Oh, it's coral. You can see like all the little coral tube structures, like the stars up in here. This is a thing? Oh. I'll mess with that one here a little bit later once I get my indirect out. Oh, brother. Oh, I can't touch it. It's too nice. That's too nice. And you gave me some big honking pieces. Oh my God, legend. Wow, look at this. I hope she's whole. I'll be so stoked. That is glossy. That heat treated up. Real nice. Ooh, I need to, hold on. I'm putting some backing on here so I don't accidentally go a bit too buck wild and mess something up. Especially on video. I tend to do that. I don't usually get Florida stuff, so I gotta make this last. I gotta be smart. I gotta use my noodle. Sorry if I'm bumping the stand a whole bunch. Just trying to work through. She might have some waviness to it. I don't know if that comes from over bakeage. I haven't done enough heat treatment to know, but again, that's not gonna discourage me. I'm no quitter. I will give her my all. That much I can promise you. And, pop a bunch of this stuff off. Oh yeah! You guys were seeing Esmeralda here. She is at the vet right now. There we go. She's probably, ooh yeah, got a little bit of a woo! Fly off there. She's at the vet currently, and she is getting TNR program, that trap neuter release program. Being that, you know, I'm an environmental scientist and stuff, I understand how bad an overpopulation of cats can be for the environment. So, reached out to the Northwest Iowa Humane Society and got an application filled out for their trap neuter release program, where basically you trap your wild cats, bring them in, get them spayed, neutered. Whoops. R.I.P. bro. R.I.P. bro. Ooh, that might have a couple cracks in it. That might be. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, I got plenty. where you bring them in, you get them neutered, you save that piece, vaccinated for distemper, and oh, there's more of the blue stuff. You get them trapped, neutered, released, and then you give them the vaccines for distemper and rabies, and then you just let them go again so they can't reproduce. Oh man, wow, wow. The reason they do that is because back in the day, you know, they'd just kill them all. But the thing with that is that you leave an opening in that specific part of the ecosystem, because the cat wouldn't exist if that portion of an ecosystem was not filled. And it is less destructive to keep them around in a population that cannot reproduce instead of just getting rid of them all. Because if you get rid of them all, they just come back in, and they come back in real quick. Oh, this is such nice stuff, brother. This one's gonna tickle my jimmies, but I'm gonna figure it out. With a thin piece like this, I want to thin this end out first, because if I try to do anything without supporting this main body, any strike on this end is going to bend it, and it's going to break right here, or right here. Actually, no, I want to say like right here, or just shatter. Yeah, man, oh man. See, Esmeralda's out there, getting herself all fixed up. This is interesting. Ooh, that's more of the orange stuff. Ooh, gotta save that. Gotta save that. And she'll be back here. I'm gonna pick her up at like 10. Nice pieces. This is interesting. Have I messed with this stuff yet? I have not, but it's pretty. It's very pretty. Another fantastic piece. Oh, I got quite the pile going. Ooh. This is some of the nice coral. The really... I always see them, they're kind of like the simple triangular looking points made out of this stuff. It reminds me of novaculite almost, just a smidge. And the camera will hate if I make something out of this on video. It will not know what to focus on. It'll see that whiteness and then my whiteness and then get confused. Whoa, what is this? Ooh. That's going in the special. That's going in the special pile. That's special enough. Got a couple more pieces of this stuff down in here. What the heck is this? What is this? I'm curious. Quite curious. This looks like it got burnt. Bruv, my grill was on, or my grill was on the burger too long. My burger was on the grill just a bit too long, bruv. There's got to be some good stuff in here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's hiding. It's hiding, that's what it's doing. This will be a challenge rock right here. Because I'm betting, what does it say? It's got a secret note on it. 450 to 500. That's 450 to 500 marked also. Got some more pieces down there, but I want to try and just like make maybe a biface or something out of it. So I want to pick a piece out of all this. Well, this is a starter. I don't want to mess with that. How about this? This could be interesting because it has the chalk in there. Looks like it goes reasonably deep. Actually, I want to do a good one. I almost want to do that special. They give me more. Oh, you legend, Easton, brother. Absolutely incredible. What are you doing down there? Oh, see that? See that right there? Right there? See that? It's gonna bite me. Get out of there. Leave my foot alone. Why am I wearing tennis shoes instead of my boots? Because I can slip them off and dump them out at a moment's notice if I need. We're gonna mess with this piece. I gotta mess with it. I got to. It's gonna be a lot of indirect work. I don't know if I'm going to finish anything out of it. You can ignore my little booklet down there. I was referencing some Pedernales because I actually don't have one in my collection yet. And I struggle with them for some reason. I don't understand how or why. Because they're not like that crazy. Or at least they don't feel that crazy. And yet, whoop! She's getting funky on me already. They're not that crazy, yet, oh my God. My word, brother. This is some good stuff. Come on now. Dang old Cortex, get out of there. Hope we go the other way. That'll work. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, I need to make I just need to make one. Never found success in making one. Anytime I make one, it always leaves me slightly dissatisfied. I might move the camera down just a smidge. See if that brings things into focus a bit more. There we go. That looks much better. I have like a gimbal. Gimbal? Is that the right word? A gimbal arm? Like a flexi arm on my camera. Wow. I can make a jewelry piece out of that. Sir, yes, sir. I love this type of rock that's like nice and glossy. I just like a shine on it, you know? Even if it doesn't have like the super duper cool translucency that this stuff does, I still love it. It's just that gloss, I don't know. Tickles my brain. Look at that. There's all that hiding in there. All that was hiding in there. What do we got inside? Ta-da. Look at that. Hold on, that's a great thumbnail. If I can actually focus on the thing and actually take a picture of it. Yeah. Oh, now the focus is locked. That will not be good. There we go. I'll pop that up and over, maybe, potentially. Yes, sir. Wow, that's so cool. That is so dang cool. It's like a weird swimming pool. This is homegrown in Florida. Homegrown. Easton's backyard is full of some crazy stuff. Ooh, I could use that actually. No, toss that. Never mind, that is gone for the remainder of time. I gave that way too much heat when I threw that. Dang it. I'll find that when I'm moving. Not doing that here soon. Just saying. I didn't even think about what it'd be like to film stuff in a completely different area. Is in the cards for me to move around in the future. Look at the blade right there. That is dangerous. Look at that. There's your Lavois point. That is sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I don't need it. Look at that. Focus on it. Come on. Don't be a dingus. That ring. Oh. Man, this is wonderful. I'm gonna have to save a couple preforms for my contraption. Yes, that's what that was. Like I said, that is for a future video. Actually, no, I'm gonna try to find a way to get to there, shoot over here and eat some of that off. But I can do it. Right in there, maybe, potentially. This might act a little funky. Nah, we're good. I'm assuming that this stuff won't be as cooperative as it will be. Or as it is being, rather. Right now, this is wonderful. This is wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful stuff. This is the type of stuff that I save and then I never use it because it's too pretty. And it's like, I can't use it. I'm never gonna get stuff like it again, and then it's like, hey, Barney, what are you talking about? Totally gonna get more like this in the future. You've only been napping for 2 years. So nice, man. What else? What else do I have to update on? Dang it. Oopsie daisy. There we go, fix the oopsie daisy. There, I can do that. I save my little flakes like that because sometimes I'll micro nap, and it's just a lot nicer to have those really flat flakes. They break often, but, you know. Sheesh, that is so pretty, bro. So g-dang pretty. Mind you, I'm coming off of working a little bit of quartzite. I think this is just straight quartz. Not fun. Not fun at all. Absolutely zero fun in that. It's weird, but, you know, not fun. I'm still gonna do it again because I have more pieces of it. I'm gonna do a heat treat video after this, I think, too. I'm gonna be showing off some of the stuff that I got out of heat treatment. That was one thing. That's one project I've been working on. Oopsie daisy. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need my heavy indirect. I might be able to just get away with this because it's so cooperative. My 3/8. Yeah. A little less weight behind the strikes because this stuff is cooperative enough to just not need any of that turbo diesel supercharged stuff. But yeah, that was just like a little doink, and that worked good. Yeah, I've been working on a cooker controller. So you know how usually with heat treatment you gotta sit there and kind of babysit it, and then, you know, like every hour you bump your temperatures up 50 degrees, go down, turn the knob, next hour you gotta do it again. Yeah, I hated that a lot, like just an indescribable amount. It was so annoying to me because it was inconvenient, it was slow, and then a lot of the times, you know, I could like calibrate my cooker by just taking a grill thermometer, letting it do a heat soak at each little temperature interval, you know, like on the knob, and then I'd write down the calibrated temperature on the dial so I knew what my actual temps were at said areas. You know, it was fine and all, but again, having to be present to change all that stuff, when the time came for me to, you know, have to, this dang old chalk pocket right here, when the time came for me to have to like bump my temps up or do a slow cool down, because then it's like 2 days if you got to do a slow cool down and your roaster's not too insulated. That's why the sand is nice, is because you can just kind of turn it off and it'll, you know, slowly bring itself down because it's insulated. Trade-off with sand is that sometimes you lose out on a little bit of temperature. Can't quite get to where you need to be. So I was sick of it. And then I learned from a fella, his name's Derek McLean, that he had like a kiln controller that he needed some help with. It's like, kiln controller, what's that? Found that out. I was like, oh, this is exactly what I need. So, built one. This is a simple PID controller with an SSR sort of setup. I've actually done something very, very similar with my 3D printing, because some of the beds on the printers that I've made, like the heated print beds, because you need a hot print bed in order to get your filament to actually like stick down on the bed and not come off. I think my rod's bent. Giggity. Those heat beds, especially the bigger models, you know, most of the time they run them through DC, but sometimes with the large heated beds, it's just simply more efficient to run them with them, you know, 120, and to do it safely, you run it through an SSR, which is just like a switch, that kind of like, you know, flips on and off based on the PID controller input. Because the PID controller is the thing that's like processing the temperature, right? So you have it, and there's a thermometer in your cooker or kiln. Kilns use it. This is like what kiln controllers are. So whatever it is that you're using to bake, you have it in there. You have your little thermocouple or thermostat or whatever you want to call it. Thermocouple is kind of the official term. And you have that in your cooker. And then you got to program it. And every single PID controller you can buy will say that it has an easy to understand manual. And they are big fat liars when they say that, because it is ridiculous. Like I'm a pretty technical guy. I can handle quite a bit of stuff. Like I was saying, I had to build all my 3D printers from instructions, like from scratch, like aluminum extrusion, screws, 3D print my own parts and everything. I had to do that. So it's like I know how to follow instructions. But I tell you what, I don't know who in the heck they have writing that crap. It's bad. It's really bad. And that's why I was talking to Derek on it, because I'm helping him out with his kiln controller. And that took me a hot minute to even just like grasp what they were saying, because there's so much like technical jargon in there. And then there's also the obstacle of you have 4 buttons. That's all you have with most of them. You have 4 buttons, and you need to be able to do everything that you got to do with those 4 buttons, right? So it's just, you're playing Morse code like DJ over there, trying to get your settings all squared away, and it sucks. It sucks so much. The one that I got, nice, has an app, like a computer app that you can use. Some of the really expensive ones have like phone apps and all that sort of stuff, but they're like $300, and if I'm gonna be doing that, I want like an actual kiln, not just, you know, my jerry rig turkey roaster. So I didn't splurge on any of them at all. I don't know if any of that was in focus, because I didn't realize that I'd fallen to the corner. Here we go. But yeah, got one that functions over USB. I kind of wish it could store programs on it and I could just select it, because the way that you got to do it is you take it, hook it up through USB, load the program from your computer onto the cooker, and then it'll run it. But you can only do that like one at a time. So I think the controller that I got was meant to be like a part of like a wall mount system, or like a hardwired system where it's actually hooked up to a computer 24/7, which is fine. You know, it's just a control box that I like 3D printed, so I can just like unplug it and then take it up and load the program on it, take it back down, and then plug it in and, you know, get it running. But there's just like that slight level of inconvenience. But compared to having to babysit something every hour on the hour, or else you risk, you know, destroying your hard collected material, you bugger, it is leagues better. And I have some Iowa material baking right now. So, and I guess the way that it controls the turkey roaster, because the last thing I wanted to do was modify my turkey roaster. I just did not want to do that, because that's stupid, right? If you're modifying something that gets hot to get hotter in a way that its hard limits aren't really, you know, manufactured to withstand, you gotta be, oh bugger, you gotta be smart about it, right? So the way that it works, the way that it works is I have the control. Hold on. So we have 3 things here. A little lesson here. We have our cooker, our controller, and our SSR. The controller has a thermometer in your cooker, and it is plugged in to the SSR, as is the controller. So these two work together to control this. This is kind of just its own standalone thing. It just gets hot. That's all it does. I just crank the knob all the way to the top because I just need it to limit out when it limits out. So these two work together, and the controller measures the temperature and tells the SSR to turn on or off based on the temperature of this. So let's say this gets to 200 degrees and your target was 180. Well, it'll measure that. The SSR will turn the cooker off because it's just a plug-in. It's just like an outlet. I slap a wall outlet on the control box, which is hooked up to the SSR. And then that's what the cooker plugs into. You can fuse it all and everything too, which I've done. But yeah, so then based off of what you're getting measured by the controller in the cooker, the SSR will turn it on and off. And then that's how it regulates the temperature. So it's a simple on and off thing. That's all it is. It's not like super duper crazy or complex or anything. You can have plenty of functions that are complex. I apologize, I was getting dry mouth. But you know, for my case, I don't need to do a whole bunch of stuff like that. I just need to be able to do a slow ramp up and a slow ramp down for my control. That's all I need. And the slow ramp down is important because certain stuff is really, really fragile. Like I have some Texas root beer. I absolutely grenaded some of my Texas root beer when I first got it because I saw pictures of it heat treated. Beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff. I was like, well, I can do that, bugger. So I try it and it just don't work. I nuke so much of it. This from Danny Collins. Oh, I was so disappointed. I was destroyed. I truly was destroyed because I was like, oh man, I nuked it. It's tough stuff too. I like my heat treats. I do. Could have gone just a little bit better. We need to take care of this bugger. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Let's just blow him off. Yeah, get rid of him. We don't need him. But yeah, I ran a test batch with some. That was a good enough preform. And it worked great. Is it nearby? It is nearby. Hey. Yeah. So, I don't think this has any... Okay, yeah. As you can see, that glossed up wonderfully. And it's sensitive. It's just really, really sensitive. Another test that I could do to see how sensitive it really is to do some Knife River Flint, but, you know, I like my Knife River Flint. I don't want to, like, you know, ruin it. Because that would be a travesty of magnitudes far higher than that of the Texas root beer. Because at least with that, I know that there's more out there. I know, like I said, I got mine from Danny Collins. Curtis Smith has some around Kurt's Church. I need to make contact with Curtis. He seems like a really cool guy. But yeah, so now that I have that cooker, I can just set her and forget her. And it is so unbelievably nice. I shouldn't have done that. Because it's just, it takes so much work out of it. And like, I don't need to be present. And you know, I can design in safety features and stuff. Like the controller has you know, sensors and fuses and stuff. But again, I didn't modify the turkey roaster at all. So, all it's gonna do is just bottom out at the temperature that it is designed to bottom out at. I have thrown some insulation on there to make it so that the ramp down to the temperature is not as severe. This is so freaking nice, Easton. You absolute legend, brother. So nice. I want to do another one. How are we at? 39 minutes? Shoot. Where's... Oh, no, wait. We needed to investigate this little nugget that he threw in there. But yeah, it is so nice to be... Oh. What's inside? What's in there? What's in there? Don't lock the focus. Don't do that. Stop it. Yeah, now I can treat all kinds of stuff. And I found a 500 degree rated roaster It's on the side of the road. It was Randy's. I got a Randy's roaster. And shoot, I plugged it in. Works like a charm. It wasn't even nasty. There wasn't even any like schmoozum in there. How am I gonna get in here? This is a little bit of an obstacle course, ain't it? There we go. There's a little bit. Pop some of that off. Wow. That is monumentally pretty. I'm extremely curious to see what else is hiding in there. So yeah, that's one of the big projects I've been working on that's kept me from making videos because, well, I mean, like once that's done, oh man, once that is done, I don't need to do anything else with it. It just, you know, it just does its own thing. And I can do other projects now too, because let's say I want to heat treat something else. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like if somebody sends me rock and they want me to do like an actual heat treatment experiment, like I'm like Ivan's Moss River, or Moss Lake, my bad. Oh, you bugger. Like that Moss Lake chert. I did a video on that not too long ago. I actually did that the old-fashioned way, with just like my calibrated cooker. Oh brother, this is nice. So now I could actually do like full official like PID tuned. Oh, you bugger. I was hoping that'd scoop right over. Official like PID tune experiments with it. This is a little nugget of gold, but it's making me work for it. Right now I'm just kind of filling my tool with chalk, but that's okay. We got to blow through it some way, somehow. What are you doing down here? Did that do something? Oh boy. Gonna be surprises inside? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. This is an extremely awkwardly shaped piece, but the more that I do with it, the more motivated I am to try and make it work. Is this bent? I bent it again. Dang it. I gotta watch out for the bendage when I'm doing these. Peeling away some of that chalky cortex. Because it will. You don't think, oh my gosh. Did that work? That's good enough. Better than it was. Take off some of those burrs on there. Because this stuff does seem really, really nice. I would really, really, really like to make something out of it. Oh, I hope it's not heat cracked inside. Oh, it's so pretty. All those like little coral tubes and everything in there. Wow. I said it in my other Florida Coastal Plains video. Y'all got some crazy rock down there in Florida. You got alligators. You got gigantic snakes. Insane rock. Are there poisonous snakes in Florida? I don't know. Somebody let me know. There's gotta be, right? No? Maybe? It'd check out if there was. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I know they probably got some nasty spiders. But that's a spider. That's just what it does. I don't know about no snakes, though. Somebody fill me in. Oh, bugger. That is tough, tough stuff. Oof. Oofta. Did that go? No, it didn't. Actually, You know what? Instead of chewing that up, where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Did it go into the underworld? Uh-oh. I think it did. No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. Nope. I got my brass. I'm going to use this to blow through some of the chalkiness. Because it'll just, it won't like grip into it the way that copper does and then just get filled with crap. It'll just shear it off. And I can hit a lot harder and not bend anything, is what I was starting to do. We got that exposed there. That's good. You stinker. Oh, you stinker. Oh, this stuff is tough. It's gonna make me work for it. It seems to just be like a trend. Is if something's really pretty, oh, there we go, that was a good one. If something's really pretty, you either gotta work to get it out of something if you don't have like a slab cutter, something along those lines, or it's like in the middle of nowhere, and to get to it you gotta basically go on an Indiana Jones style mission to find it. I don't know. I'll probably keep working on this because what are we at? We're at 46 minutes. I don't want to go too long on this because, whoops, that was a good one. I'm wondering. Come on. Bugger. Bugger. I'm not discouraged. This doesn't frighten me. Again, check out my bifacing local lithics series. This ain't nothing to me, man. Are there better ways to do this? Probably. But, oofta. Dude, that might have been just cracked on its own. Yeah, right there. Whew, wasn't my fault. So I might save this, because I really want to get something out of this. I have like a flake of this from another fella that I got some Florida material from. Yeesh. And I'm saving that, and I want to save this as well because it's too nice to not. And it's rough pumpkins right now, but I swear I could still get something out of this. I swear I could. I'm not crazy. Stupid, maybe. Crazy? Nah. Here. That did have a little bit of some crackage to it. But that has opened up the floodgates for a much easier time than I had before, which I can deal with. Good old brass. Helps a guy out when he's trying to peel some of that stuff off. I can't believe I didn't have that in my toolkit. But yeah, oh man. Dude, that blue stuff, sweet. This would be a fun little challenge rock too. But man, oh man. Easton, thank you, man. This stuff is awesome. This is so pretty. The butterscotch stuff, wonderful. I'm kind of excited for this white stuff too. And this, like blue material, oh my lord. Unbelievable. The orange stuff too, man. That stuff's sick. Yeah. I hope you all give Easton some props in the comments because homeboy deserves it. He collected this himself, braved the Florida wilderness, and man, he brought back some nice stuff. Real nice stuff. Awesome. Well, cool. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Feel free to check out my Reddit. I have it linked in the description of the video. It's where I post all my points and stuff. Feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in buying my pressure flakers. I have my email in the description as well. And I can't wait to use this stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.